right, live on Instagram, live on Facebook. Hello, happy Thirsty Thursday, everybody. It is 4 billion degrees in here, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt. Paula
I am dressed much more appropriately.
Yeah. We cracked the door open, so hopefully... Oh, we did that in unison. That's awesome. Hopefully, them scooping grain out there won't be too loud for everyone to hear us.
Then we left the fan on as
Kayla!
well.
Hello, Kayla. That's the friend,
with the hat?
She complimented me on my hat, so you're welcome, Kayla. People like your hat gift-giving skills.
Well done.
Today we're drinking a Belgian Saison, so I'm really excited about that. One thing that I noticed when we poured it is that it's not filtered.
No.
There's like, I don't know how well you can see, but there's some floaties in there. For sure.
It smells good to me.
Yeah, so Belgian Saison, this kit is already on sale, I believe. It has a little...
I don't have it up yet on sale.
Oh, you don't?
You were going to have it on sale.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm letting you have your sale. I don't need to take your
Okay,
time.
I didn't know if you were putting it on sale or whatever.
No.
But, so $5 off with code BREW at checkout. And that's for both the 5-gallon and the 1-gallon. I think that I don't know how many 1-gallons we have, but it said that we had some in stock. So, I figured just $5
I usually have
off
6 to 10 of each of those.
Yeah. So, $5 off with code BREW at checkout on that. And then, fall's rolling around, so I feel like this is a perfect segue into, like, the fall season, right?
Just because it's, like, a darker color? Or?
Yeah, it's like, well, it's like the end of summer into
transition
fall.
into...
And, like, well, it has, like,
spiders.
the spice and that type of...
It does have, yeah, I mean, it's certainly not like a Kolsch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does have, like, a more complicated taste profile, I guess. Yeah, I can see where you're going. I hadn't thought of it that way, though.
That's what I have in my head. Although,
yeah.
when I was looking up information about this beer, I thought that this was crazy. So it is a summer beer. So they used to, the way that it started is they made it as a mass form of hydration for their workers.
Why are we not doing that?
But, so, you're like, wow, okay, beer instead of water, that's great, right? And the ABVs were lower, too. They typically were, like, it was, like, closer to near beer, like, 2.5%, 3%, like, just alcohol, not for the sake of alcohol, but just because it was a way of killing bacteria or whatever. But the average worker, they estimated they drank 5 liters a day. That's like isn't the pop thing?
I'd
like
be so tanked. That's a 3 liter, right? Isn't it?
I don't know.
Or is it a 5 liter? Yeah, that's 5 liter, isn't it?
I
don't know. I don't buy pop.
And also we're the U.S., so we do our measurements stupidly. So I don't know what a liter is, but it's a lot. I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't think I drink 5 liters of anything.
I don't even drink that much water a day, and I do try to drink a good amount of water, but not like that.
Well, you know me with my mason jar. Mike always makes fun of me because he's like, "Are you drinking moonshine?" Because I just have a mason jar on my desk. Glasses, like I feel like my mason jar holds almost 2 times what this glass can hold. I don't know.
Yeah,
because
you got the big wide mouth. I have to shut this door.
It's bugging you.
It's getting to me.
All right. Prepare for the sauna.
Yeah, we're about to glow.
So let's drink. That's how we fix this. Cheers.
I love this.
Ooh. That's so good.
Why didn't I drink more of these?
I don't know. I want to say that, like, I know that this isn't the right flavor, but it has, oh gosh. It makes me want to say chocolate, but it's not chocolate. Like, what is that flavor?
It's just a creaminess to it.
Is it just a creaminess?
I think it is. Because it's not chocolate to me, but it does have you know how, like, if you have a really good milk chocolate and you've got that feeling, that creaminess feeling?
Yeah.
That's without the chocolate.
But it's not chocolate.
No, it's not chocolate, but it's creamy like that. That's the mouthfeel.
That's crazy.
And I have to say, I'm not typically a huge drinker of beers with lots of spices in it.
This one isn't really cinnamon.
And it's not.
No. My brain is actually really confused right now because I know I've tasted this flavor before. I just don't know.
Well, maybe
where.
when we deconstruct the kit.
I was gonna say, I don't know what coriander is. And this kit has
believe coriander
in it.
is actually the seed of the
Oh my gosh, I told you
cilantro plant.
I told you this fact.
No.
Yeah.
Did you before? Okay, then yes, because I remember it.
But
I remember things. I keep ideas.
But that doesn't, like.
Do you love cilantro though? Because
I love cilantro.
And that's a huge debate. People either love it or hate it.
Because I don't know if you read this on. It was a bathroom sign. That's where
Maybe
you
that's
learned
where I
this.
learned it.
It is where you learned
Yes,
it.
I am full of useless information. I just never know where I got it.
No, because people have a gene. The reason it's such a huge debate is they literally have a gene that says, do you like cilantro or don't you like cilantro? And if you have the gene that says that you don't like it, it tastes like soap. Like
I did read that.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? But like,
no, I think it's like crisp and beautiful and citrusy and like laying on the beach on the Gulf of Mexico tasting.
it's everywhere.
It's all those things.
It's all of the things for me. I love cilantro. But no, so back to coriander.
I digress.
That still doesn't, like, I still don't know what the taste of it is. So maybe that, I don't know.
You know, because this doesn't taste like cilantro. At all.
Really?
I hate to say.
You don't say. I don't know if that would be good in a beer.
No, it's just good. It's good with a beer.
Yeah, you get your chips and your guac. We make
lime.
We make really good guac.
I love guac.
Oh, that's like one thing that our friend in college like taught us to do is make really, really good guac.
I taught my nephew how.
Her parents were like Mexican. Like I don't know if they're from Mexico or they just live in Southern California, so there's a lot of Mexican culture there, and they like make it perfect.
It's an art.
Should we open this kit?
We should.
Let's do it.
Now, you know, it's sometimes called a farmhouse ale, a Belgian
That's
farmhouse ale.
what you were saying.
So, you know, when you're considering recipes, if you decide not to go with the kit, but you're going to do an all grain, if you found one that said Belgian farmhouse, that you're right there. You're in the right lane.
Someone says coriander tastes like Fruit Loops to me. I can't say this tastes like Fruit Loops. Now we're going to taste it again. I just imagine like me picking up the glass and it turns rainbow colors. I don't think that's.
I still don't know, but you know what? If it's a new flavor, how do you describe a new flavor based on something because it's a new flavor?
Yeah, it's like trying to describe a color to someone. Like
yeah,
it is just that.
It
color.
is that.
I need a chart of all the flavors and then. Because I feel like when I drink it, I make a face like, oh, I don't like that. But it's just I'm trying to...
You're figuring it out. It's the thinking face.
It's the thinking face. Alright, so this kit is going to be 5.25 to 5.75 ABV. Okay. IBUs of 21 to 25. And I don't know why, but whenever a kit includes candy sugar, it just makes me happy. Because it's like,
it's fun.
It's candy.
Candy sugar.
So this kit includes golden, candy sugar. What does the 5 SRM stand for? That's just like the type?
I guess. I don't know. I really don't know.
So beet sugar and water is what's in this, basically.
And truly, if you have a recipe that calls for candy sugar, we probably have, I would say, 5 different candy sugars. So they're all different names, different styles. And they go with different beers, and then there's also the hard candy. So there's like a crystallized candy sugar. It almost looks like rock candy that you can buy. Yeah. And then there's also the softer one that looks a lot like brown sugar. Mm-hmm. So there's all kinds of different sugars you can use in your brew.
A funny story about rock candy. My mom, one year for Christmas, got us all rock candy, including herself, and she took a bite into it somehow, and it, like, got stuck. And we were all, instead of helping her, we were just laughing at her. So there's, like, this picture. My mom's like,
what were you gonna do?
I don't know, but it was so fun. I mean, we could have...
Like, pour hot water under
We could have, not taken pictures of it, guys.
Okay, a little empathy is good.
Here are your instructions, ma'am.
I love that. Thank you.
Let's see. We've got gold crown caps on these. Do they always do gold crown caps? I feel like they normally do silver. So gold crown caps.
I don't know if that's always or you just get a bonus on this particular kit. So this says Belgian Saison, a light-bodied, effervescent ale with warm malty flavors and a slight orange hue from the steeping grains. Now that makes sense to me. And warm and malty, definitely.
Read the next part.
Candy syrup lends a faint caramel sweetness. There you go. And a hint of fresh plums. The included Belgian-style yeast strain completes this farmhouse-style ale by contributing a spicy and peppery background. Yeah. I think they nailed it.
It's the caramel.
Nailed
That's what it is. It wasn't chocolate.
No, but, you know, chocolate and caramel they walk hand in hand.
And I was like, wow, that's pretty sad that I can't determine a caramal flavor in a beer.
Oh.
But I think it's just because I haven't really had a beer like that before. I mean, I've had...
This is unique.
I've had it, just not a lot. Not enough.
Leave a comment.
Let's see. Coriander tastes almost like peppercorn or star anise to me. It's a flavor I don't like except only in a wheat beer. I currently have a beer that has coriander and bitter orange peel. Well, it's funny that you say that because I think that's literally what's in this beer.
So it just says spice pack.
So the spice pack includes half an ounce of bitter orange peel and
wow,
1/28 of an ounce of paradise seeds. I don't know what paradise seeds are. Is that what?
They're little. They're just little guys. Yep.
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 I mean, I would show you, but you're not going to be able to see.
It's going to look like dust.
1/28 of an ounce.
Yeah. But they must be potent if it matters to have that little bit of a thing in there. So.
And then priming sugar, bottling. So, crushed caramel and flaked wheat. 4 ounces of the crushed caramel and then 12 ounces of the flaked wheat for a total of a pound.
And you know, I think it is something about a wheat. Anything that has a wheat in it, I like.
I would agree with that. We actually agree on a drink.
Yeah. But this is like our in-between. You know, like it's not hoppy, it's not dark, so it's not in either one of our lanes. But give me a wheat and I'm happy.
Mhm.
But I could drink more than 1 or 2 of these.
Now that I know that the flavor is caramel, I'm like, yeah, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
It's obvious to us now.
It was like that beer that, what did we say? The strawberry vanilla? Was that what it was? Where you couldn't taste the strawberry very much or something?
That was the milkshake, right?
Yeah, the milkshake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have more comments or no?
Let's see. Grains of paradise are a spice. To me, they're citrusy and peppery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, I definitely. But I love black pepper too.
I think that the one that we're drinking, I don't think it's not made from this kit.
Unfortunately.
I don't think it nearly has like that pepperiness that this kit is describing. I'm not tasting.
I think it'd be better if it did.
I would. I'd agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd at least like to try it.
Yeah.
I know that black pepper mango mead that we had. Ooh, that was
I like
good.
the pepper, but I like pepper on all the things.
The pepper came at the end though. It was so weird. You're like, I don't really taste it, and then you swallow it.
Yeah. No, it was a finished flavor.
Let's see. So crushed Vienna malt, 1 pound of that. So it was saying that in this recipe, the orange hue is coming from the steeping grains.
Yeah. Yeah.
But these are pretty pale. I don't know.
A caramel 30. It's not like a caramel 10.
Yeah.
A Vienna is pretty pale, but maybe it holds its color better because it also has the flaked. I don't know. That's just a guess. Maybe our brewers know.
Let's see. What else do we got for malt?
We have a hi y'all on Facebook. I can actually read that one.
Look at you.
I know. I can't read the other one, but I'm doing my best.
I'm her interpreter. Her seeing eye dog.
Thank you.
Let's see. We got Golden Light. 3 pounds of that. And
More Golden Light, yeah.
More Golden Light.
So,
So 4 pounds of Golden Light.
That's a lot of fermentables, really, though.
I know. Look at it's
that's
a pile here.
That's a pile. Yeah, that's all good.
So then on the hops, we have 2 ounces of German Northern Brewer. So not a super hoppy.
No, 21 to 25.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
So on brew day, you've got your 60-minute boil. Oopsie.
What are we doing?
And so you have your 1 Northern Brewer boil 30 minutes, so that's a long time. You add another one, boil 15. Then you add a remaining 1 pound DME, your spices and your candy sugar, boil 15 and terminate.
Oh, so you actually add some of the malt after?
Yeah.
Or
like 45 minutes into the boil day.
So it says that it incorporates the late malt addition to ensure the lightest color possible. So I wonder if you added it earlier, if it would turn out darker, probably.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so for the style of the beer that they're going for, that's what they did to try and
because
get
they do
color.
they consider it a summer
What
beer.
is the color? Deep gold.
Yeah. I'd agree.
Yeah, it's funny that I went in a little bit headstrong with it being a fall beer, even though I knew it was I know it's a summer beer, because I feel like it treads that line.
Well, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you because I think that if you say summer beer, you're going to be like shandy, Kolsch, light,
citrusy, refreshing.
Exactly, and then any of the fruit beers.
Yeah.
Anything that has fruit in it. But then you're also and then a pale ale.
Yeah.
And an IPA I don't think has a season.
Not really.
Right, it's just all year long. But then we go fall, we go pumpkin, we go some porter. We get the porters in. We start to get some stouts. We're getting ready. We have Oktoberfest.
Zombie Fest.
Yeah.
What's a Zombie Fest?
Is an Oktoberfest.
It's like an Oktoberfest, just
for
with
fun.
a cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anything pumpkin is fall.
And ciders.
Oh yeah. And we haven't done a cider live.
We're gonna. I already have it right up here on my list.
Because I haven't made a cider in probably 2 years.
So Jed doesn't really drink much.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely, he probably has a drink maybe 3 times a year. And one of his favorite things to drink is ciders. He loves ciders.
So here's the challenge. We have a bunch of different ciders.
Yeah.
So I would like to do a cider house cider. That's my only stipulation. And so get Jed to pick which one we're gonna do.
Okay. All right. I was looking at the list of the flavors earlier. So
there's mango,
there's a lot of different
peach,
ones.
And
Strawberry, pear.
And yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll ask him.
Okay, and then we'll make that
one.
We'll make that one with all of our fun people.
Green sleeping bag. Muslin grain bag.
I'm here for you.
And T58 yeast. What do we know about this? Specialty yeast selected for its estery, somewhat peppery and spicy flavor development. There you go.
And so, the kit itself looks pretty normal. But what I can say is it does have a little, insert. See this?
That's what I wanted to ask you about that. What
So,
is it?
Our difficulty's intermediate.
Okay.
Okay, so...
That honestly usually doesn't mean much, though.
That just means read a little more closely.
Right, it means, put in hops at 2 places instead of 1.
A DME later in the day. So... Yeah, so what it says, steep grain, see steep to convert insert. And that's the 4th thing, or the 3rd thing on the brew day schedule.
Okay.
After sanitizing.
I hope you know I'm so afraid I'm going to put this back in wrong, since I always never seem to put it back into where it will fit. What is Cider House cider? Somebody asked.
Ooh, alright. So Cider House is the name brand.
So we have 3 different brands. We have Cider House.
Yeah.
We have Bulldog Brews.
Yes.
And we have Mangrove Jack's hard ciders.
Yes.
I literally just did this right before I came
love
in.
It. So the Cider House is done by the same company that that does Brewer's Best. And so I really enjoy them, and I'm used to them. The Bulldog we import out of Great Britain. And the
cool.
Mangrove Jack is relatively new to us.
The Mangrove Jacks is, sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt you, but the Mangrove Jacks is who did those hard seltzer kits.
Yes, and they're fantastic. So I bet you they do a good job. So
Can I just say, look at
Boom.
how beautiful that looks.
I love it. So the Cider House is a pouch. It's except for I kept this. Sorry. It's a pouch. It's probably about this big, and when you cut the very top of it, then you have it's got two packets, two separate areas, and the one has it has your instructions and your yeast packet, that kind of thing, and the other is the juice. And so you buy this, and it's everything you need except for additional sugar. And
and bottles, I'm assuming.
it doesn't have bottles,
Well,
it doesn't have sugar, and it
but-
doesn't have a component for carbonation. So I like to use carbonation drops with my hard cider. I just think it's easier than mixing up the whole priming sugar solution thing. And so what I do is we just buy corn sugar to go with that. You dissolve the corn sugar in water, just like the instructions say. You add in your juice, you top it up with your water. It's the right temperature, you put your yeast. It does its business. And then you end up with this hard cider, but then I bottle it in beer bottles. And then put one carbonation tab per beer bottle in. And then it bottle conditions for about 2 to 3 weeks. And then you've got this great bubbly hard cider yumminess that's rather dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
ciders are a lot of them are low enough, ABV, that you don't really think that you're drinking anything
But you're wrong.
but you are. That's
Yeah.
That's always the
And
issue.
to me it's kind of like if you know how to do beer, you could do cider, and if you know how to do wine, you could do cider, because you still have to boil some water to dissolve the sugar, which is not like wine, but there's none of the steeping and the additions like beer. It's just mixing everything together, so then it's like wine.
Right.
So it's a little bit of beer and a little bit of wine knowledge.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying some more.
Well, when are we scheduled to do that? I do whatever Courtney tells me to do.
It's true, and then she's the one that brings the drinks, and Todd, the one that always gets fired, is the one that he always asks me, "What's your movie about this week?"
He calls us movie stars.
And I say what it's about, and he's like, "Was that what you're drinking?" I'm like, "I hope so." I just like to be surprised, you know.
It's a mystery.
You always deliver.
I work hard at it. Jeez.
I'll tell.
Homework.
Thirsty Thursday wouldn't be Thirsty Thursday without a story from Courtney where she embarrasses herself.
Ah,
So,
right.
I mean, right? I usually tell at least one self-incriminating story.
And it's been kind of chill. It's been to the point today.
Yeah. So, let's change that up.
Okay.
So Paula sends me to get some wine for our Thirsty Thursday last week, a couple weeks ago.
No, last week we've done beer 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. So she sends me to get some wine, and I go out, and I get to the store, and I see the wine I like, and I don't have my wallet. Which is fine, I'm just using the company card, but I need my ID, right?
Some of us get... Alright, the question is
Some of us still get
still
ID.
get ID, and some of us do not get ID. Your guess.
So, yeah, so I tend to get ID'd still. So, I was like, shoot. So I go to my house.
Well, because you could be my daughter.
So I go to my house, and I go to where my wallet normally is, and it's not there. So
I didn't know this part. So that's how you discovered the issue?
So that's an issue, right?
Oh.
So then I'm like, I can't disappoint. The people need their wine.
We are the people.
We are the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was really embarrassed. So I was like, I mean, there's no way around this. I thought briefly about pretending to be older than I was somehow, but then I was like,
what were you gonna do?
I don't know. I have no idea. No idea.
Okay.
I was like, how can I make? And I was like, no. Like,
you were gonna go in one of the aisles and like spray
yeah,
your hair gray or something.
Like, I was just trying to rack my brain for any sort of anything, and then I was like, wow, you know, like this is a really good system. Like, you can't get around this.
No.
So I called my friend Kayla. They gave me the hat.
Shout out to Kayla.
Shout out to Kayla. I'm like, yo, Kayla, it's 8 in the morning. Yeah, it's like 8:17. Can you, or not 9:17 by this time?
It was early, and in my defense, normally I have it done because I'm totally a planner, but every one of the management staff, other than like 3 of us, were in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a minute.
So I call my friend Kayla because I know she works night shifts, so I'm like, she's the only one that's not going to be at work right now.
Was she sleeping?
And yeah, because I was like, I straight up know that I'm going to wake her up. And she, hello? Like, really sleepily. Like, hey, dude, I need your help. Can you meet me at Kroger's?
I need your help to buy booze.
She's like, do you need picked up? I'm like, no. I just need you and your ID. And she's like, okay.
She just is that good.
And I'm like, I need to buy wine. And she's like, well, why can't you buy? I was like, can you just please? And she's like, sure, I'll be there. So she comes and she buys it for me.
She's like your ride or die.
She really is. Yeah.
Oh, I need to meet her.
Yeah. And I was like, thank you so much. So I return and Paula goes, how'd it go? I was like, fine.
I had no idea. She was just like, fine, here, done. You didn't want to pile on to the week I was having.
I didn't, and also I was like, it takes a lot for me to get embarrassed, but I was genuinely kind of embarrassed that I didn't, yeah. I don't know, it's like, cause...
Oh, that was the day of the Shiraz. And I said,
yeah.
I'm like, just grab a Shiraz. We'll explain that we haven't brewed or made one, you know.
Right. So for those of you that don't know, my job description here is just actually, it just says don't disappoint Paula, and I felt like that was gonna go against my job description genuinely. So yeah, shout out to Kayla. You're a homie, dude, and you really helped me out.
Well, so then you didn't have a wallet. I was worried about it.
Yeah. So then the story continues in the classic Courtney fashion. It's not over. It's been rambling on for a while, but don't worry. So I, like 5 days later, I just was like, you know, Paula deserves to know the truth. So I tell her the truth, and she's like, the only thing she's concerned about is like, where is your wallet? And I'm
very practical.
Like 5 days later, I know this makes me sound irresponsible, but like I really had looked for it. I didn't know where it was. And then we went to go somewhere for the weekend, and I said to Jed, I said, I should probably find my wallet. And I go to the first bag that I had looked in, where it generally always is, and it had just dropped down to the bottom. But it was there.
It was just there.
The whole time.
I would have been like a cartoon character where all the screws popped out of my head, and like the top of my head was exploded because I couldn't find my wallet.
Yeah.
And you were like, you know, I've misplaced it. I don't know where it is. Like, I don't know where the wallet is. And I'd be like, ah!
It seems I've misplaced this.
I'd be like, it seems that someone needs to put my head back together.
Yeah. So anyways, I got a wallet for the back of my phone.
I love that.
No, I have it.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think you knew that update. But I have it now. I have my ID and my credit card.
Thank you.
Please don't steal my phone.
No, don't do that.
Well,
all right, we should give the code again. Oh, we have...
Nope. I don't think anyone joined. Cultural Brew Scriptures just sent us beer, a sunshine emoji, and a little star.
I love it.
I love it too.
I'd love, you know...
I want a shirt with just beer, a sunshine, and a little star. That'd be cute.
Interpret that.
Beer
is sunshine.
Beer is sunshine.
If we don't have beer, what do we have? We have beer sadness.
Beer sadness. It's a bunch of BS.
We cannot have having any beer sadness around here.
I love how, like, I've only said that joke probably 3 times now.
It's still great.
Every time I say it's a bunch of BS, you laugh just as if you've heard it for the first time.
Nerds unite. What can I tell you?
Belgian Saison. $5 off. Either the 5-gallon kit or the 1-gallon kit with the code BREW. Can't get much simpler than that. BREW. B-R-E-W.
I like it. Now through the 15th.
Now through the 15th, which is Sunday, I believe. So
where is this month going? Speaking of this month and things going, I was just checking out our new room for the live that, by the way, actually does have air conditioning. And as of yesterday, it's painted.
It's painted! Ooh!
And the floor is going in today.
Nice. What type of a floor is going to be in there?
Luxury vinyl.
Luxury vinyl.
Luxury vinyl. It's where everybody's what is.
Only the best for Thursday.
Luxury vinyl. And the lighting's in. So we are close.
Cool.
We are so close.
You're probably going to hear about it for at least 4 or 5 more lives.
Well, wait till we start building the bar.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be so cool. We're going to have our glassware. We're going to have our shirts. What if... Idea, you heard it here first if you're a loyal viewer. I just put, like, all the new shirts on, and then throughout the live, I just start taking one off.
No one wants to see beer come out my nose.
I should have...
When I wouldn't even know what you were doing, I'd be freaking out.
I should have not even told you. I should have just done it. Although, I feel like I would have walked in and been like, not wanting to say anything, but like, did you get a little weight? Like,
Mom, you're looking a little puffy today. You just never know. Although I have to say, you did used to do that when you were changing shirts. Like, you were doing lives and you would just be like, I would watch, I'm like, okay, she's just changing shirts again.
I was doing a giveaway video.
Is that what it was?
When I first started here, yeah. You know, it's like the TikTok thing to change your clothes quickly. I did a horrible version of it. Like, I was trying really hard.
We haven't done TikTok in a while.
No, we haven't.
We need to get back on TikTok.
Yeah, we need to get back on TikTok. Do you have ideas for TikTok, anyone? Zach says, hey, I'm watching. Hi, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
How's your day, Zach?
Is it
Ours
fishy?
is full of Belgian Saison. It's pretty good.
I don't know, Zach wants to be employed with Homebrew Ohio on Thursdays.
Yes.
Yes, from 11 to 12.
From 11 to 12. That'd be fun.
Who doesn't? Actually, I had a customer that came in yesterday, and he was mad because he came in the day before Thirsty Thursday, because last week when he stopped in, or 2 weeks ago when he stopped in, he grabbed a drink.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What did he have? He had our...
It was wine.
It was the Shiraz that
yeah. Yeah, he had stopped in, and he was a good friend of ours, and he stopped in and he was mad he was here a day early.
Yeah, we're going to get all the customers starting to come in at Thursday, like 12:01, just kind of like waiting by the door, like, oh, it's weird that I'm over here, like, yeah. I noticed that, the employees, if they saw that we were bottling something.
Bottling day, we are their favorite people.
It's like, oh, what are you bottling?
Now, are we bottling the Amarone on a live?
Yeah, I want to. So,
Sweet.
So I'll mention it here briefly. I'm very excited apparently. I'm super duper excited. So, wine lovers, this is for you. I made some really cool wine labels. You saw them.
They really are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about them. They're Halloween themed wine labels, and there's gonna be
black and gold.
Yep. And there's gonna be a sale coming up on bottles for your Halloween wine needs. And you'll get a free set of labels. So there'll be more information on that coming up in the future. But yes, designed by yours truly.
Mm-hmm.
Super excited about that. I mostly just wanted to get labels for pictures and needed an excuse to purchase
they're super
them.
cool. Yeah.
But,
and just a hint, they go with our gorgeous black $7.50.
And
That's kind of how we do it.
We might get a repeat of our bottle wax dipping. I'm seriously gonna... This one actually turned out pretty good.
Yeah. But we're gonna do gold, right?
Yes. Black and gold. Ooh, baby.
But I'm going to have the right vessel this time. Maybe.
What was wrong with my yellow coffee cup?
Actually, nothing. It was my cast iron that was an issue.
I still drink out of that every day.
Okay.
And with that, before Paulo gets even more cringe about all of my lifestyle habits, I do have my wallet, by the way.
That's a start.
Oh no.
It's a start. It's all good.
Yeah, we're gonna head out. Zach says, yeah, I want to work at home.
Exactly. 1 hour a week.
1 hour a week. So good. What are the taxes on that would be like?
It'd be a little dicey, but whatever.
But yeah, next week, let's see. What is next week? I think we're doing Oktoberfest next week.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. And if you haven't gotten your Oktoberfest going, you need to do that now. Yesterday.
Or it might be cleaning and sanitizing equipment as well. I can't remember, but
okay.
Yeah, either way, they're both
Well, tune in and find out.
Both good. Yeah, tune in and find out. All right, happy Thirsty Thursday, everyone.